First, that there is a God that exists, and I have numerous philosophical arguments. Vince gave some on the scientific level, but I think there's also philosophical arguments as well to believe that there is a God. The very fact of the universe itself, the universe is contingent. In other words, it depends on something else to explain itself. Ultimately, you have to have a being. You have to stop somewhere. Everything that exists must be explained by something else, unless you come to an unexplained first cause. That's what God is. For a number of other reasons, I believe that God exists. But why the Christian God? Because Jesus claimed to be the Son of God, incarnate, who takes away the sins of the world. And then he dies on a cross, and then he rises from the dead. Now, if he was wrong, he would have stayed dead. If he was right, he would have risen from the dead, because they asked him a very reasonable question. They said, John chapter 2 and in other places, by what authority do you do these things? Who do you think you are? And he says, when you destroy this temple, meaning my body, I will raise it up again in 3 days. That's either true or it's false. An opinion is irrelevant. So if he died and stayed dead, we would have no reason to believe him. If he died and rose again, we have every reason to believe him. People often ask me, why Jesus and not Muhammad or Buddha or Confucius or Krishna? Here's the reason. Jesus died and rose from the dead, and guys who rise from the dead tend to have credibility.
How do we know that Christianity is true?